The SCP Foundation exists in the shadows, a secret organization hidden beneath layers of bureaucracy and red tape. Its mission: secure, contain, protect. But not all anomalies can be tamed. Not all threats can be neutralized. Some SCPs are so powerful, so devastating, that the Foundation classifies them above Keter, above Euclid. These are the anomalies they fear the most. This is not a warning, it's a confession. Here are the top 10 deadliest SCPs ever contained by the Foundation, each one capable of ending the world as we know it. Some are physical, some conceptual, all lethal. Viewer discretion is advised. Number 10, SCP-610. The flesh that hates buried deep in Siberia is a scar on the Earth's surface, a no-go zone cordoned off by the Foundation. Inside, the landscape is alive. SCP-610 is a flesh-based pathogen that doesn't kill its host. It repurposes them. Skin peels away, limbs twist and elongate, mouths multiply. Victims remain conscious, screaming through distorted vocal cords as their bodies warp into monstrous biomass. They don't die. They become part of a greater organism, connected by tendrils of pulsing red tissue. The infection spreads quickly, not just through contact, but air, water, and possibly thought. Entire villages were absorbed in hours. Buildings collapsed into tumors of muscle and nerve. And it doesn't stop. The Foundation's attempts at quarantine have failed repeatedly. The infection thinks, adapts, and expands. SCP-610 isn't just a disease. It's a hostile living ecosystem, and it hates everything that's not part of it. Number 9, SCP-1440, the Old Man from Nowhere. SCP-1440 appears as an old man, harmless, quiet, aimless. But everywhere he walks, the world comes undone. Cities crumble, animals perish, plants wither, technology malfunctions, entire infrastructures collapse. He doesn't carry weapons, he doesn't attack. He simply exists, and his presence invites entropy on a global scale. The Foundation tried to contain him, but 3 entire facilities were lost, not from violence, but from reality unraveling itself. Vehicles exploded, staff aged rapidly, walls corroded before their eyes. SCP-1440 cannot be imprisoned. He must walk alone, far from civilization, until whatever curse surrounds him eventually burns itself out. If he ever stops moving, or worse, wanders into a city, millions will die without a single blow being struck. Number 8, SCP-076-2. Abel, he rests in a stone sarcophagus, sealed in chains, etched with runes older than any known language. Inside is SCP-076-2, a humanoid known as Abel. When dormant, he's a corpse. When awake, he's a massacre. Abel possesses superhuman strength, speed, stamina, and combat intelligence. He wields weapons conjured from nothing and kills with mathematical precision. No emotion, no mercy, only mission. Multiple Foundation kill teams have faced him. None have survived. He's died dozens of times. But death means nothing. His body reforms in the sarcophagus, fully healed and often angrier. Some theorize he is pre-human, a biological weapon from a forgotten civilization or an alternate dimension. The worst part? He only attacks when provoked. The Foundation doesn't know what happens if he decides to attack without provocation. Number 7, SCP-6107, the Scarlet King. There are whispers of an ancient enemy, older than gods, darker than void, the Scarlet King. Known in some files as SCP-6107, this entity isn't contained by force, but by ritual. 7 brides, each an anomaly, are linked to a series of occult practices that prevent his arrival in our dimension. What little is known about the king is terrifying. He represents chaos, destruction, and absolute domination over reality. Entire universes are said to have fallen before him. His arrival would mark not an invasion, but the complete rewriting of physical law. Should just one ritual fail, just one bride perish, the Scarlet King will awaken, and nothing, not gods, SCPs, or the Foundation, can stop him. Number 6, SCP-106, the Old Man. He waits, and he watches. SCP-106 appears as a decaying elderly man, dripping with corrosive black sludge. He can walk through walls, ignore physics, and rot any material on touch. But the true nightmare lies in his pocket dimension, a personal realm of torture. When he captures victims, he doesn't kill them immediately. He drags them into this dimension where time slows, light flickers, and pain becomes eternal. The Foundation once used a human lure to bring him back to containment. The screams lasted hours. 106 doesn't kill because he must. He kills because he enjoys it. And when he escapes, which he always does, he chooses who to stalk next. Number 5, SCP-096. The Shy Guy. He sits alone in his cell, tall, thin, trembling, his face hidden behind skeletal hands. SCP-096, nicknamed the Shy Guy, reacts only to one thing: being seen. If anyone glimpses his face, even accidentally, even through a photo, he enters an unstoppable rage. He screams, then runs. No matter where the person is on Earth, he'll reach them in minutes. Mountains don't stop him. Walls don't stop him. Fire doesn't slow him. And when he finds them, their body is no longer recognizable. After the kill, he returns to his cell, quiet, ashamed. He doesn't want to be seen. But if you do, you're already dead. Number 4, SCP-231-7, The Last Bride. She's just a girl, but her existence holds back the end of the world. SCP-231-7 is the last surviving bride of the Scarlet King. The others died or were lost. To keep the king from rising, the Foundation enacts Procedure 110 Montauk on her daily. Its contents are redacted, locked behind layers of clearance, but personnel involved in the ritual show signs of severe trauma. Some take their own lives. Others beg to be reassigned or to forget what they've seen. The Foundation cannot let the ritual fail. Her agony is a sacrifice, a cost paid daily to protect our world from an entity that would rip it apart. Every scream, every plea, every day of her life is holding reality together by a thread. Number 3, SCP-055, The Anti-Meme. SCP-055 can't be remembered, and yet it's on the list. That's the paradox. SCP-055 is a self-erasing anomaly. The moment someone stops looking at it, they forget it ever existed. The Foundation discovered it by accident. Someone noticed a blank file taking up terabytes of secured data. They know it's there, but they don't know what it is, and that's what makes it terrifying. It could be harmless, or it could be manipulating the Foundation itself. You can't stop what you can't perceive, and the fact that we even know its name might mean it's already too late. Number 2, SCP-682, the hard-to-destroy reptile massive, intelligent, unkillable. SCP-682 is a lizard-like creature that has survived everything thrown at it: acid baths, explosions, anomalous SCPs, dimensional traps. Nothing works. It's fast, cunning, and hates all life. Not emotionally, biologically. It exists to destroy. It has breached containment over 17 times, each time more violent than the last, and each time the Foundation barely survived. If 682 ever escapes permanently, no country, no species, no planet is safe. Number 1, SCP-001, When Day Breaks. It started with the sunrise. SCP-001, known as When Day Breaks, is a scenario in which sunlight no longer gives life. It melts it. Humans exposed to sunlight liquefy into sentient biomass. But they don't die. They move. They speak. And they want you to join them. These sun-born horrors whisper comfort. They stretch their arms. And they melt anyone who steps into the light. Within days, cities collapsed. Governments vanished. And the Foundation retreated into darkness. Only underground bunkers remain. Only shadow is safe. When day breaks again, we break with it. These are the anomalies that haunt the Foundation's darkest records. World-ending, memory-breaking, death-defying entities that can never truly be contained. Some are imprisoned, some are barely held, and some may already be free. Subscribe for more secrets from the Black Vault. And remember, do not look, Do not speak. Secure. Contain. Protect.